We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, center fielder Gerard Dyson.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Settling in now, Gene Segura. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Dozier has it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Carter. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runner going a second time. Pitch is high. The throw. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Here's Nelson Cruz now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe, right fielder Michael Brantley.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Carter on the move. 1 down. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are two away. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And he is out on the tag. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Valencia.
Hit hard towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Yonder Alonso, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Yonder Alonso
sends that one out of play for strike one. Popped high in the air. Bruce is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Mike Zunino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Men on third with 2 down. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to get it, go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he'll... Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Shea.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
Catcher, Carlos Santana.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Carter Has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hall.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Dozier.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in now, Francisco Lindor. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready with the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runs. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Bounce to first. Bruce fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Segura.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance? Joe Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joe Carter.
Ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And that's in there. Base hit. Segura is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now in the box, Yonder Alonso. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Michael Brantley.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The second baseman,
and as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martin ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch inside, the throw, the tag, and he is out at second. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The catcher, number 3.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The right fielder, number 12, Leonis Martin.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Softly hit here to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hey now.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Popped up. Bruce takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Joe Carter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Joe Carter.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Jay Bruce now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
First baseman, number 32.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And he lays off for ball 1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Striding in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Iwakuma comes set. First pitch on the way. Tyler Naquin is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate. And he is in there. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Flipped out the other way toward short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Here comes the second baseman Robinson.
Second baseman Robinson Cano.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cano awaiting the 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting, third baseman Danny Valencia.
Line, but speared on a hop. Kipnis on to first, a double play. Here's Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder Michael.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Segura onto the grass. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
1-2. Here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hit hard on the ground to third. Valencia is right there on to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Carter, and that's the 3rd out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 3.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he got away with another pitch right there. He's been really struggling, and now he just throws another one right down the middle. Fortunately for him, the hitter didn't swing. He's sitting 0-1. But he's going to have to put the ball on the corners if he wants to be effective.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Leonis Martinez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor in foul ground. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In there, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1 from the stretch. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Iwakuma comes set. Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Carter. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Naquin's under it, 1 away. Digging in once again, Joe Carter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brantley going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Brantley. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting, 2nd baseman Robinson.
Drilled on the ground to short. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder Michael Brantley.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Standing in. Jose Ramirez.
Number 11.
It was a flyout for Mark Zipchinski. Is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Chopped weakly to the left.
Mark
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in, Ronnie Chisenhall is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Danny Bloom will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Danny Bloom.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Digging in now.
Leading off for the Mariners, third baseman, Danny.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Coming to the plate.
The catcher, number 3.
Brian Shaw gets the call as he'll.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Drilled right back up the middle to Dozier for 1 on the first. And how about that for an entrance? Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a fastball. In there for strike 1. Brandon Geyer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here he comes on 2-0. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
On to the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that. Here's Leonis Martin. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The right fielder, number 12.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Martin.
Lindor is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The center fielder, number 1.
Striding into the box, Gerard Dyson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fly ball heading for the alley. Brantley on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. In now, Joe Carter. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. And he takes ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle, number 39.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started. Here's Jay Bruce now. The winning run is at first base. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Carter comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's running towards second. And this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Bloom. He hit a sac fly earlier. To short. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Hitting off for Seattle.
Joe Smith takes the mound as he'll be the first.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 38. Joe Smith.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now the 1-1 to Cano. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Danny Valencia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit back toward the mound. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Guyer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Liner towards second. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. Onto the shortstop covering, and he dropped the ball. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Dozier is digging for home. Ball will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out. Standing in, here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the Indians walk off as winners. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Jay Bruce. Strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Mariners, 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.